Good morning, youth workers. Happy Monday, November. My goodness, November is moving so fast. It's November the 12th already. Hard to believe that we're almost halfway through the month of November, which means then Thanksgiving will be here, and then Christmas is literally just around the corner. It's moving so fast. But welcome to Student Ministry today. My name is Jay. And it is good to have you checking in with us this morning. It's a Monday after a very busy week of ministry. So busy, in fact, that on Friday, I still had so many things I needed to catch up on and wrap up, that while I started to do a vlog talking about finishing last minute things up, I ran out of time and I didn't post it. And so I've got a vlog that has like a few minutes of talking about busyness and to-do lists and working to get them all done. And the one thing I did not finish on my to-do list was to post Friday's vlog. So, but everything else that needed to get accomplished was accomplished, and it led into a very busy, but really a really fun weekend of ministry. And I think that's what I want to talk about today. A little bit on Friday, what that vlog would have had was just, how in ministry we just go through seasons of really busy, crazy time. And last week for me was a week that was full of a number of meetings. Some of them took me out of our area and into another location for a long planning meeting. We had meetings at the church. I had some one-on-ones. It was one of those weeks that was just filled with being out of the office, and that left for a lot of office work to be completed. You can't do your normal week's admin stuff if you're filling your time meeting with people. And so Friday was one of those days where I just had to catch up. I had some computer work to finish, and I had some other things to accomplish, and that's what we did. But all of it led to this past weekend, which was really awesome. We do a thing at our church. It started a number of years ago. It's kind of morphed and evolved over the years, but a while back, someone started a activity called the Scavenger Hunt for Food. And we do it the first weekend or the second week in November every year. And what we do is we go into the community and we scavenge for food. We go door to door and we ask people to make donations. And then those donations are used for our Deacon holiday baskets for people in our community, so that they have, Thanksgiving and Christmas things to eat. And so this past weekend was the big weekend to do that. And so Saturday we had our students arrive along with our parents, and we sent them out to collect the food. And we sorted through almost 2,000 pieces of donated food, which was really, really cool. We don't live in a very big community. It's a rural area, which means there's lots of farmland, but we do have a town, and there are close to about 650 houses, maybe a little higher because there has been some construction. And so we don't have a big area, but we were so excited by the generosity of our community and the hard work of our students to bring in almost 2,000. In fact, I think by the time we're all done, because people are still dropping stuff off at the church, I think by the time we're done, we're going to be really close to 2,000. Like right now, we're sitting at 1,900 and about 20 pieces. And I really think we're going to hit pretty close to that 2,000 mark, which is, for our little community, I think it's super awesome. But we helped the deacons pack everything all up, and they've already started sorting and building their boxes that they will use to take the food out to folks. And it's just a cool thing. Logistically, it's a challenge, and finding drivers and finding students to keep it going has been a little bit of a challenge. But when we see that type of generosity, it makes it worth it, and it makes me want to say we have to keep doing this, and we got to keep working to make this become something that's really exciting for the students to participate in. So that was pretty much most of the day Saturday, and then we just had some errands to do as a family, and then yesterday, Sunday, another busy day. Of course, we had services in the morning, and we had our high school ministry Sunday morning, which went really, really well. We had a great time. We've moved our our high school midweek stuff to Sunday evenings a couple years ago, and then just this past year we moved it to Sunday mornings because of growing conflicts with students' calendars on Sunday evenings. And so we've been experimenting this year by doing our high school ministry during what would normally be our Sunday school hour. We now are reshaping our Sunday school to be more of our youth group time, and that's evolving over time. But we had a great morning there. Worship was wonderful. And then we had a dinner last night that was hosted by the high school ministry to say thank you to our congregation for all of their prayers and support for our summer mission trip this past summer. We took a group of students to Erie, PA as part of group work camps, and we had a great week, and we put together a video, which I'm actually going to put a link down below. So you want to see the video, you can watch the video that we put together, just telling the story of the week, our projects, and some of the things that the students learned, and some of the moments that they're going to hold on to and treasure, funny moments and just sweet memories. But we hosted the dinner as a soup and bread night, and what we did is we asked the congregation to enter soups into a contest, because we were looking for Hickory's best soup and best bread. And so I think we had about 12 different soups, and the amazing thing was they were all different. But I think we had 12 different soups, maybe 10, and it was awesome. The congregation was great. We had close to 50 people show up for the dinner, and we had a number of breads that were made. But it was just neat, and everybody was able to go around and sample the different soups or eat the different breads, and then we voted for what our favorite was. And so that was a whole lot of fun. And I think the congregation really had some fun doing that. They've done things similar in the past where it's been like chili cook-offs. But I think the soup thing is a little more universal. I think more people have their favorite soups they like to make, and I think it's a little bit more open to include multiple families in that. Anyhow, we had a great time with dinner. We showed the movie, had some Q&A afterwards, and it was just a great time to just relive those moments with our students. I was watching the video, and I was like, the way we were laughing and the way we were spending time together, the way we were working together, I was like, all those things were great. And now we're 4 or 5 months out, and it kind of just takes you back to that place and reminds you of that fun that we had. And I even asked some of the kids last night, said, does the video make you feel a little nostalgic for that time? And a number of them were like, yeah, that was a great time. And so it was just a neat thing to be a part of last night. So we had a very full weekend doing ministry type things, and it's one of those weekends where you're absolutely exhausted by the end of it, but you feel really good, really kind of like satisfied, and you feel like you've accomplished something. But I think moreover, you feel like God is accomplishing something. And I just had this real sense last night of complete exhaustion, but just that feeling that God has been working. And I think at times he works a little bolder or a little harder. You see things happening, and then I think sometimes he works very quietly and very subtly, and it's only with a little bit of time do you begin to see what he's been doing all along. And so last night was a sweet moment for us to kind of catch up on some of that, to see what God's been doing quietly and faithfully over the last couple of months, and that's really fun to see. So I don't have a whole lot for today, just to kind of catch you up and to keep the vlog going. But tomorrow, Tuesday, we will begin the trek to the National Youth Workers Convention this year. It's out in St. Louis. Today is my day to kind of button some things up at the office, run some errands, get packed, make sure our family schedule is all in place while we're away. We've taken provisions to make sure that our kids are being cared for, and they're going to be safe, and they're going to be fed while we're gone. And so we're just going to run around today and get some of that last minute stuff done, and then hopefully a good night's sleep tonight, and then starting the trip to St. Louis for a week with youth workers from all over the country at the National Youth Workers Convention in St. Louis. We've talked about this a little bit. I'm sure I'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll do little video clips throughout the week of just being at the convention, just to keep the vlog going. And I'm already super excited about it, so I don't want to go on and on again here, but I can't wait. I'm tired. I'm a little weary. I'm a little physically, emotionally, and spiritually drained. And this week for me is a week where all of those things just kind of get like a kickstart again. We'll have great worship. We'll have great conversations. We'll have really encouraging times. And I'm really looking forward to being at the National Youth Workers Convention starting tomorrow. And I hope you are. I mean, I'd love to see how many of you are going to be at the convention. It's a sold out convention. I know about a week or 2 weeks ago, maybe it was even 3 weeks ago, an email went out saying that the hotels were almost all full. So it's really going to be a neat time to be with a bunch of youth workers at the convention. It's been a while since I think NYWC has sold out the way it has this year, and so I'm really excited to see and to be a part of all that again. So, all right, I feel like I'm rambling on, and what I don't want this vlog to become is just me rambling about stuff. I really wanted to keep it focused on ministry, but I just wanted to share a little bit about what we did this past weekend and just God's faithfulness. And I guess if there was any encouragement for you, what I hope you would have heard is what I said towards the end there, that I do think that God works in seasons, and He's faithful, and there are times when you see Him do mighty things in big ways, in quick response, but then I think He does things slow and steady, and we get to see that over time. And so I want to encourage you, if you're going through a season right now where you feel like I'm not sure I can do this, or things are just too hard, or you're asking yourself, where is God in all this? How come He's not working? He's working. We just sometimes need to be faithful and wait for Him to reveal the thing that He's been working on. And so don't give up on Him, because He hasn't given up on you. Boy, that sounded really cliche, didn't it? That sounded really cliche. Sorry about that. But yeah, he's there, and he's working through you. He's working with you. He's even working on you. And so trust what He's doing, because what He's doing is what's best for you and for the situation you're in. Just don't lose your hope. We had a study yesterday in Sunday school that Jesus said, come, if you're thirsty, come and drink of me. And for those who believe, there will be an inward flowing of living water coming from within. My own paraphrase there. But it was such a great encouragement for that very thing. When you feel exhausted, when you feel tired, when you feel absolutely drained or desperate, Jesus is there. He's just waiting for you to take a nice big drink. So drink up. All right, guys, that's it. I gotta go. Thanks so much for watching today. As always, subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and we'll see you next time on Student Ministry Today.